Hello everyone and welcome to your Digital First Pan-African News Network, TOS TV. I am Merciful Ajinomo and you are watching TOS News Update. The President of Ghana, Nana Akufo-Addo, has become the world's first recipient of the coronavirus vaccine from COVAX, a scheme to procure and distribute inoculations for poorer countries. A wider COVAX program will begin in Ghana on Tuesday. To roll out the vaccination, the National Vaccine Deployment Plan has segmented the population into 4 groups in order of priority: frontline health workers, people with underlying health conditions, and people aged 60 and above will be among the first to be vaccinated. Key workers in the executive, legislature, judiciary, and security services, including some journalists, will also get the opportunity to receive the jabs. But pregnant women and children below 18 years old are not part of the vaccination campaign. Akufo-Addo urged people to get inoculated and not to believe conspiracy theories casting doubt on the program ahead of the launch of its nationwide inoculation campaign against the virus on Tuesday. The federal government has confirmed that Nigeria will receive the first tranche of the COVID-19 vaccine on Tuesday, March 2nd, 2021. This is according to the chairman of the Presidential Task Force on COVID-19, Boss Mustapha. He said this on Saturday in Abuja, the Nigerian capital. The PTF chairman, who also doubles as the secretary to the government of the federation, explained that the first shipment of 3,924,000 doses of COVID-19 vaccines is coming from COVAX, a World Health Organization-backed initiative set up to procure and ensure equitable distribution of vaccines for free among countries across the globe. Earlier in the month, the Minister of Health, Dr. Osagi Ehanire, had confirmed that Nigeria will be getting the COVAX vaccine in March and explained that the federal government is targeting to vaccinate 70% of the population. Oil marketers on Sunday said the premium motor spirit, PMS, otherwise known as petrol, is to sell for as much as 230 naira per litre in March. This is coming against the backdrop of insistence by the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation that it has no plans to increase the price of petrol in March. There has been a reported reappearance of queues at filling stations in some parts of Lagos and Abuja as panic buying and petrol hoarding occurs in some filling stations. According to a report, the National Operations Controller, Independent Petroleum Marketers Association of Nigeria, IPMAN, Mike Osatui, declared that the whole nation had crossed the bridge and that there was no hiding place for a hike in fuel price, while assuring Nigerians that the normal supply of petroleum products would soon be restored with the commencement of loading at various depots. Yakubu said the increase in the global price of crude oil has affected the price of petrol. A civil society organization under the aegis of Center for Credible Leadership and Citizens Awareness this Monday in the nation's capital x-rayed its observation on the judgment of the Supreme Court on the Cross River North Senatorial District election between Steve Odey and Jarigbe Agom, which took place on the 25th of February 2021. TOS TV News' Rose Audu has the details.
Briefing the media, the Executive Director for Center for Credible Leadership and Citizens Awareness, Dr. Gabriel Nwambi, said the aim is to correct the wrong speculations about the Supreme Court ruling.
We would then wish to ask if the judiciary is for buying and selling, if the judiciary is for money bags, if the judiciary is for the highest bidder. This further explains why Mr. President Buhari has made a genuine and concerted effort towards reforming the Nigerian judiciary as a formidable arm of government. Little wonder the judiciary still tops the chart of one of the most corrupt institutions in Nigeria.
Dr. Nwambi notes that the Supreme Court did not nullify the certificate of return of the 7th Senator, Dr. Steve Odey. Neither was the seat declared vacant.
We participated, we observed these election processes, and we know that as far as Cross River North Senatorial District is concerned, the People's Democratic Party fielded in one candidate, and that is Senator Steve Odey. And that is the man who also contested an election. And that is the man who has also been sworn in.
The Center for Credible Leadership and Citizens Awareness are therefore saying that Steve Odey is the senator representing Cross River North Senatorial District, adding that his seat was not declared vacant, neither was his certificate of return nullified by any court of competent jurisdiction in Nigeria. Rolls out.
Vice President Yemi Osinbajo has called for the regulation of cryptocurrency transactions in Nigeria rather than an outright ban. Osinbajo made the remark while delivering a keynote address at the CBN Bankers Committee Economic Summit held virtually on Friday, according to a statement issued by Laulu Akande, his spokesperson. Rather than adopt a policy that prohibits cryptocurrency operations in the Nigerian banking sector, we must act with knowledge and not fear and develop a robust regulatory regime that is thoughtful and knowledge-based, Osinbajo said.
Digital assets and cryptocurrencies, let me say two things. First is that there is no question that blockchain technology generally, and cryptocurrencies in particular, will in the coming years challenge traditional banking, including reserve banking, in ways that we cannot yet imagine. The point I'm making is that some of the exciting developments we see call for prudence and care in adopting them, and this has been very well articulated by our regulatory authorities. But we must act with knowledge and not with fear. We must ensure that we are in a position to benefit and in a position to prevent any of the adverse side effects or any of the possible even criminal acts that may arise as in consequence of adopting or taking any of these options.
And now to sports. Nigeria representative in the CAF Confederation Cup, Eyimba International, might likely travel to Libya for the return leg of the CAF Interclub competition against Ali Benghazi. The Emergency Committee of the Africa Soccer Governing Body met and took important decisions after careful considerations. The CAF Emergency Committee has lifted restrictions on hosting CAF international matches on Libyan soil. This comes after the CAF Safety and Security Department inspected stadiums in Tripoli and Benghazi from February 8 to 15, 2021, and further deliberations on the situation in the country. Football matches will now return to Libya, starting at the Benghazi Stadium, provided a number of conditions are met regarding the stadium's suitability for hosting CAF matches. The committee has set March 10, 2021 as the deadline for Libya to comply with CAF club licenses, safety and security requirements, and to fulfill follow-up checks on stadium suitability, the statement reads. The People Elephant will host Ali Benghazi in the opening group game at the Eyimba International Stadium in Aba. And that is TOS News Update on your digital First Pan-African network. For more updates, visit www.tostvnetwork.com. Do follow and like TOS TV Network on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And remember to subscribe on YouTube. Do stay with us and enjoy more programs on TOS TV Network. I am Merciful Ajinomo. Thanks for watching.